Yes. The heat system. Definitely a sensitive topic in the Tekken 8 community, whether you like to admit it or not. The truth is, if you have one person in a room that hates the heat system and another that absolutely loves it, there's gonna be some hands thrown, and I don't mean in game. It's wild how apparently controversial it is to talk about this game mechanic. And a part of me gets it, but keep in mind, I'm a casual, so it really only affects me so much. I play the game purely for fun. Yes, I'm going to EVO to compete, but that's about it. So this isn't something that I'm begging to change or be fixed. But man, people have some strong opinions on this. I did a video previously, and honestly I thought I did another one, but I guess not, talking about how the heat system can improve and what other things they could do with it, and that video got a lot of hate. People are like, brother, it doesn't need to improve, it needs to be gone. And I gotta disagree. I know it's not a popular opinion and I don't care. I like the heat system. Now, do I think there should be a mode where you can do like OG Tekken to where there's no heat? Yes. No heat, no rage art. I think that'd be great. I'd get cooked, but I think it'd be great. But the way that I wanted the developers to quote unquote fix heat would have been to use it as like a combo breaker, since I know for a while Tekken was just like, hey, if you get caught in a combo twice, you're done. And it's still technically like that. I mean, that's high level Tekken right there. It's pokes, and if you mess up once and get stuck in a combo, it's over. And with the version 2.0 update, everybody got buffs, but that went terrible, and so they had to give everybody more life so that fights weren't ending so fast, and it was just a whole thing. Sorry, I'm getting off topic here. The popular opinion that seems to keep popping up, and correct me if I'm wrong, but this is just what I always see in the live stream chats when Bandai Namco does like anything with Tekken, is heat shouldn't be given, it should be earned. And I really don't know how to feel about that statement, but I understand it. With most fighting games, when you want to use a special attack or an assist or anything for that matter, you have to earn it. In Tekken, you don't. Everything's kind of given to you, now that I think about it. Heat, you get it every round. You also get your rage art when you're low on health. There's no amount of damage that you have to do, no prerequisite. It's a full heat bar at the beginning of every round, and a chance to use your rage art once every time you get low health. Now, there's multiple ways I could continue talking about this. I could go from my perspective of, I like heat, here's some things that I think could make it better. I could go from others' perspective of, hey, it should be earned, here's why and how. Or I guess I could do both, because let's be honest, guys, okay? The game's been out for more than a year. Would we want heat to just disappear? I personally wouldn't. I like it. It makes the game unique. They always have to have a special mechanic that changes up the game, right? If you're just going to keep everything exactly the same, why buy a new game? Should certain things stay the same? Absolutely. You need to have your cornerstone, your groundwork, your fundamentals, if you will. You don't want to lose your game's identity. And I don't think heat is the only problem. A lot of people blame heat, but brother, with every character having a stance and it just being constant 50-50s, let's go gambling, like that's the real problem of Tekken right now, in my opinion. It doesn't seem like there's as much, hey, I've played this game for this long, I know these characters, I know these moves, I can use my knowledge to my advantage. It's, oh, he's in a stance, what's he going, high or low? Well, I guessed wrong, guess I'm dead, you know? And then of course when you have heat, it just amplifies everything times 10. So I understand people's frustration with it, but I don't think it's the core issue. Is this an L take? Let me know. Now, do I think that it should be earned and not given? I think it's an interesting idea. I don't particularly think it would work for Tekken, unless you guys have some ideas of how it would work, but think about it like this, right? Let's use Marvel vs. Capcom as example. Super heavy combo game, right? You have technically 3 health bars. Rounds aren't gonna end in 10 seconds unless you're terrible at the game and you're going up against an absolute pro. And with combos, you can get like 40-50 hits. Tekken is only half of that if you're lucky. Yes, damage does scale, so you could get more hits in without taking up as much life, but I just don't think it would work. The way I see it, heat is given so that it's a fair fight. Because think about it, if you had to get like a 15-20 hit combo, right? And it's like, okay, you got some heat in your bar now. Well, whoever gets that heat first, they have a clear advantage in the match, which then would lead to the gameplay being more aggressive, which everybody has expressed they don't like, which is why they don't like the heat system in the first place, because it rewards that. And Tekken is very much a defensive game. Thankfully, they changed that in Tekken 8. I like it being more offensive. Obviously, I don't think it should just be rush down, rush down, rush down. Whoever hits the first button wins. And I'm glad that with the recent defense patches, they've been putting in a lot of changes. But I also wasn't the biggest fan of Tekken 7. I know. Call me what you want. I just wasn't a fan of how defensive it was. It wasn't as exciting to watch. I know. Hate on me. I don't care. I like Tekken 8's gameplay. Every battle, for the most part, is super exciting to watch. I do think heat needs some adjusting still. I'm personally not a fan of how you can do certain moves and gain heat meter back, because then it just seems like it never goes away, and I don't think that's very fair. It rewards you for being aggressive, which is a good and bad thing. But the truth is, I don't have a full-on solution to offer to where they could fix it. If you do, let me know in the comments down below. Would love to hear all you guys' ideas. If you think my take was absolute garbage, let me know as well. Just something that I wanted to touch up on, and something I'm hoping they don't alter too much with upcoming updates. We got Fakum ROM in like a week, and that update is going to be interesting. I wouldn't be surprised if we had a emergency patch once he gets released, because oh boy. But that is going to do it for me today. As always, thank you so much for watching. If I sound a little off, it's because I'm still sick, so yay. But until next time, you'll see me later. God bless, and never forget to stay mad. Peace.